College football begins tomorrow, baby! Woo! And for today's video on this one, we will do my picks for college football. And I do mean these are my picks, my choices, and so on and so forth. Well, we're doing only top 25. You really expect me to get every single team for week 1? I'm just going to do the top 5 teams. 25 teams. Top 25 teams. Alright, let's start with my Oregon Ducks. Since I love them and all. Oregon versus Bowling Green. Oregon's got a new head coach, a new style of football again. I'm going with Oregon to win this one 55-10. UCF versus Connecticut. UCF is trying to once again have an undefeated season like they once had last season, even though I don't personally think that will happen. I'm going with University of Central Florida 42-13. Utah State versus Michigan State. This may or may not be a good one, but we may never know. But I am going with Michigan State. The Michigan State's far more dominant than Utah State. I'm making them to win this game 38-0. Okay. Western Kentucky at Wisconsin. If you can somehow beat Wisconsin over there, after what they did last season, they almost had a completely undefeated season and almost made the playoffs. I'm going with Wisconsin on this one simply because their defense is legit. The team is still, to me, will win the Big Ten. Sorry, Buckeye fans. I'm going with Wisconsin to win this one 42-0. San Diego State for Stanford. Last time these two teams faced each other off, San Diego State came up with a huge upset. But this time it's at Stanford. I shouldn't really say it's much of a home field advantage because they're both from Cal. I don't know. Sometimes to me a Cal team doesn't always mean home field or home court advantage. Not a lot of time. But I am going with Stanford because Bryce Love, to me, is my Heisman Trophy winner. And I think Stanford's running game will be for real this year. I'm going with Stanford to win this one in somewhat of a close game, a 27-20 win over San Diego State. Oregon State, Ohio State. There's no way. Do I really need an explanation for this one? I mean, better defense, better offense. Sure, no Nick Saban, but I mean, Urban Meyer. Sorry, I meant Urban Meyer, not Nick Saban. I'm sorry, Urban Meyer. But I am going with the Buckeyes 55-0. If Oregon State beats Ohio State, that means they're going to be Washington, Oregon, Stanford. That means they're going to the Pac-12 title, if that's the case. SU versus TCU, obviously. Come on. TCU's ranked, and yet they are a far better team than SU. Oklahoma, Florida Atlantic versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma will be an interesting team to me to watch this year because there is no longer Baker Mayfield. The team, I don't know what to expect from them this year. But I got Oklahoma winning this one 48-9. Texas and Maryland. Ooh, last time these two teams played, Texas was upset. Maryland upsetted Texas last time, and I think in a good old shocking fashion. But I'm going with Maryland once again for another upset. I know it's weird to take Maryland at this point, but I think I'm not there with Texas yet, okay? I need Texas at least one more year to show me that they're for real. Furman at Clemson. I'm going with Clemson, 55-0. Okay, next. Washington and Auburn. Now, this to me is the week 1 game of... To me, this will be the game of the week. To me, this should be the biggest game for week 1. Personally, I think Washington is going to win this game, actually, in a huge blowout. I got Washington winning this game 34-20. Auburn, to me, they'll just be okay this year. I mean, it's a new Auburn team. And really, I think it will be fun. It'll be an interesting year for Auburn, but I think Auburn loses big. And plus, Washington... And if the only way the Huskies can make themselves get to the college football playoffs, they have to be undefeated all the way, to me, to make the college football playoffs. Even if that was Oregon or Stanford or USC, those guys, to me, will have to be undefeated to make the college football playoffs. I think that's how they would view it. Okay, for Uncle Lou. Austin Peay versus Georgia. Georgia wins 51-0. Nah, just joking. Not 51-0. I should rephrase that. Georgia wins this one 55-3. I think that's realistic. West Virginia, Tennessee. Okay. Tennessee is like trying to become like a new team after having a terrible season last year, but I think Tennessee actually upsets West Virginia. I think I said before West Virginia will beat Tennessee, but now I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going with Tennessee. Appalachian State versus Penn State. Last time I remember Appalachian State, they played a Big Ten team. You want to know what happened? Here, I'll show you what happened.
Out of the hole to Mesko. Good snap. Good hold. And the kick is blocked. Appalachian State has stunned the college football world. One of the greatest upsets in sports history.
Yeah, that's what happened the last time. So, I got Penn State actually winning this game at least 42-10. And if Penn State loses to Appalachian State, then I don't know what to believe in anymore. I really wouldn't. UNLV versus USC. Okay, this is a new era of USC. Favorite to win in the Pac-12 South. I'm actually going with USC on this one. UNLV, not that really good of a team. USC will look different this year with no Sam Darnold, but they should be another interesting team to watch. I got USC winning this one 42-17. Boise State at Troy. Oh. Last year, Troy did pull up a huge upset at LSU. Don't be surprised if Troy wins this one, but I don't have Troy winning this one. I got Boise State winning this one 28-10. But if Troy, I know like I said, Troy made a huge upset at LSU. And LSU is one of the hard teams to beat in their stadium. So really, don't be surprised either way. Don't be surprised either way. But I got Boise State winning this game. Michigan at Notre Dame. To me, this will be another good game. To me, this year for Michigan should become a good year. With the QB that was transferred from Ole Miss, I believe it was, to Michigan. He got hurt last year with Ole Miss, but he actually did a really good job. Notre Dame is supposed to, some people say, making the playoffs. I still can't see a team like Notre Dame making the playoffs. I personally can't. So I'm going with Michigan to win this game 27-17. I know it's weird to pick Michigan, but I am not there with Notre Dame. I have no idea how Notre Dame can even make the playoffs. I mean, serious with you guys. I can't see them ever making the playoffs. Stephen F. Austin at Mississippi State. I don't think I've heard that school. Or maybe I have. I just totally forgot. I'm going with Mississippi State at least 38-10. Louisville at Alabama. Oh my gosh. Lamar Jackson's oh wait, there's no Lamar Jackson. Oh, no, Lamar. Okay. Let's be for real. This game sure would be a good game at least. This is going to be a blowout game. 42-3, Alabama. Gotta hate picking Alabama. Miami at LSU. I'm not there with Miami, okay? I'm not there yet. I never will be. I mean, Miami last year had a good year, but the end of the year, they lost to Pitt, Clemson, and Wisconsin. And this is at LSU, one of the hardest teams to play in that stadium, in their own home field. I'm going with LSU on a huge upset, 35-20. I don't think Miami is ready for teams like SEC teams like LSU, Auburn, Alabama, Georgia. I don't think they are capable of playing those teams, or Mississippi State. I don't think they really are. I mean, you got crushed. You lost like 3 straight near the end of the year against Pitt. Really? Pitt? Oregon could beat Pitt. Then you got crushed by Clemson, and then you got crushed by Wisconsin. They're not ready for teams like that, like Clemson or Wisconsin. I don't think they're ready to play teams like LSU. Okay, Virginia Tech at Florida State. I hate Florida State for Willie Taggart being a backstabbing head coach. Being like, hey, yeah, I'm going to definitely make a promise to stay with you guys for like another 4 years. Oh, no, I quit this job. I'm going to Florida State. Screw you. Even though I made so many promises to you kids. But nah, I'm not going to coach to the bowl game. Ha-nah! Ha-nah! As much as I hate Florida State, I think Florida State's more talented. But when you watch Willie Taggart, what he did to Oregon, though, he most likely ran the ball most of the time. As much as I want to see Virginia Tech win, I'm going with Florida State to win this one, 28-20. Who wins week 1, guys? Who wins week 1 in the college football top 25? Let's hope I get a good record on this. And I'll do this next week. So, you guys will see me then when making another predictions video for week 2. What do you guys think of these predictions? And what are your predictions? Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to me for more videos like this one. This is TGTV Tank Mode. Signing off.